from Leeds, I took a train to Manchester. From Manchester, I took a flight of 7 hours to Dubai, where I waited like 3 hours for the following flight to KL. I arrived here in Kuala Lumpur around 10 p.m., but the luggage took a long time to come out. I have just arrived. It's around midnight, and let's battle tomorrow.
Peace be upon you, a very good afternoon, and we bid all of you a very warm welcome to the World Gas Conference 2012.
My name is Flávio Oliveira. I'm 28 years old, Brazilian-born, world citizen, and now I'm in Kuala Lumpur, participated in the NRG Battle World Edition 2012. Yeah! I have been studying communication for quite a while, more than 10 years already. Then I had the luck to find a good master degree in my area. That's the joint master degree in international communication at Hofstede Consortium. And then when I heard about the World Edition in Kuala Lumpur, I said I have to be there. And I applied, and luckily I was selected by Shell to work on a case, and here I am. Well, how cool is that?
My name is Olga. I'm Russian, coming from Moscow, and I did my master's before in finance, and now I'm doing my MBA program in HEC Paris. And before that, I was working in oil industry for 6 years in finance.
My name is Mustafa. I'm doing my PhD at Penn State University, and I have an engineering background.
My name is Scott Landers. I'm a student from the United States. I studied environmental engineering at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT.
My name is Zhou Jing, but my friends all call me Jenny. I come from China. Currently, I'm doing my PhD program in Singapore. My bachelor, my master, and my PhD all about the environmental engineering.
We're working on a shelf case, meeting energy demand in a challenging world. It has been quite interesting, but it's a very broad topic, then require a lot of brainstorming and research. There are some issues when working a multidisciplinary team from different cultures, because we have very different views of life and paradigms. But that's, I think that's part of the game, to be able to work as a team player and to overcome these cultural differences. I do think that people are really trying to make friends and to network rather than win the battle. I think that's the main purpose of this kind of event. I always thought that communication is the key to avoid problems, is the key to have a better life in all aspects, not only business aspects, but only personal life. And I do think that if you communicate well, if governments can communicate well with its citizens, because if you explain well your ideas, you explain all your projects as a government or as a corporation, it's much easier to get acceptance from society and from the population. And if you have acceptance, it's much easier to go on without problems, without strikes, without revolutions. Then communication is the key for peaceful actions, I do think so. Team player, it's not an easy thing. We really have to look into ourselves and be patient, understand that each one has one way of seeing the world, its own paradigm. Then I'm learning a lot about myself and how I have to improve my team play skills, because I think we have to improve it constantly to be able to work with different cultures and people from different backgrounds, different beliefs, and etc. I do think very difficult to deal with people that come from areas like finance, mathematics, and exact sciences, because it's very different communication, and usually don't understand the real value of communication.
Since Since childhood, I've been always interested in energy, and I grew up in Western Siberia, where the whole exploration of oil and gas has started. I have a expertise in finance and energy, and this is not technical perspective, and also from my previous experience I can bring up some non-obvious ideas. I must say I feel very comfortable with my team, and we had some just discussions, which sometimes, yes, you would disagree with something, but it was very constructive discussions all the time. So I feel that everybody is committed and everybody wants to put all the efforts in the competition and in the work. My constant thinking about the end result, and not to forget that even though we can have lots of ideas, we should be very clear and logical and structured.
I'm very much a technical person. Again, my background is in environmental engineering, so I bring to the team a knowledge of energy and water and how that fits into the scheme of natural gas. But aside from that, my softer skills include public speaking. And my dad always taught me the value of communication, being able to talk to the construction worker on the street all the way up to the President of the United States. And that was a value that I learned as a child, and it's stuck with me. One of the things about communication is when you're excited about what you're saying and when you truly believe what you're saying, everyone else will too. Yeah! Of course, we're here to win, but it's more about the journey for me, the process of sitting down with a group of members and really thinking critically and very intensely about the problem and coming up with something that has the potential to actually be implemented and could very well change the world. Here, everybody is the best of the best, and so being able to come out on top and think better than everybody else, it's really tough, especially because we're limited to how long we have to work in it. We have a few hours each day, and it's a 3-minute pitch, so you have to really find the best one idea to structure it and convince the judges that your idea is not only right, but is better than everyone else's. Get ready. We're here to win the war. Yeah!
We would like to win this battle, that's the first thing. But I really would like to learn from this competition, learn from others. I spent a lot of years in environmental engineering. That will be of great value to my group. It will take some time to get the consensus, but I think it is worthwhile. Yeah. If you win this game, it is a kind of prove yourself.
Our team is very diverse, and I think that's a really good chance to interact with them, and we can all help each other to come up with a really great presentation. Yeah, it's very important for me to win. We have a really good chance. Our subject is really a broad topic, and we really worked hard, so I'm looking forward to win.
Yeah! I think that working with students is very important. They're going to become very important people in not too many years. And it's so interesting to see the internationalism of all the teams, but specifically this one, so that they're able to really leverage all their experiences from their home countries and their home experiences into this one project. So some of the talents that I've actually seen is that, one, they're very proactive, so they know what each of them wants. And then they're also able to then weave their individual wants and likes into what the group really wants and likes. I think the field of communications is drastically important in every field. The reason is that the words that we choose from the very beginning can either make or break a project. So if you don't get that right, you won't get anything right.
What can I say?
We will have presentations here, team by team. And I understood that some of the teams have been working extremely hard till 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. You were ineffective, workaholics, meeting energy demand in a challenging world.
We are here to create what we call an energy democracy. An energy democracy is characterized by cooperation between governments and corporations and the public. But it's not just about energy. It's about the people. In today's world, we're not limited by technology so much as we are limited by people's resistance to change. The system is broken, which is where the governments can come in as a bridge between the public and the private sectors to enable change. And here's how we do it. As a result, when you bring together education and regulation, companies can achieve a faster license to operate because they will have the acceptance of the public. We will meet the challenges of tomorrow, and we'll do it by creating energy democracy today. Thank you.
Bravo.
How is the industry going to convince governments that this is the right way to go?
Holding to high standards is a win-win for the society, for the government, and for the industry.
Most of them had paid a lot of attention on how to convince the audience of the quality of their product, their innovation, and that was very nice to see. Young people means inspiration, innovation, young talent. Well, the NRG Battle, I've been a jury member now for the third time, and I always enjoy it because to see the creativity and the energy that the young teams put into this is fascinating. And if the whole energy sector could work like this together, that would really mean an improvement.
Very diverse set of solutions, no surprise, very diverse teams. I was very impressed with the background of the teams. The diversity is shown in the way how they presented the cases, the technical solutions that they chose, and also looking into business models, technical innovations, as well as how to communicate the kind of things. That was very impressive. I was most impressed by the self-introduction of the teams, because then I could see what different backgrounds the team members had, where they came from. Hardly anybody studied, where he grew up, the different subjects they had. I think this is a big asset for such kind of competition, to have these multiple different backgrounds, insights, experiences all at one table, and I think that's the best starting point for come up with new innovative approaches. I think what I saw with Team 3 is that they put quite some special emphasis on how to communicate their theme, which certainly for me in my profession is of quite some attractiveness. Well, at the end of the day, these solutions for the future challenges need to come from the future generation, and if we can't intrigue them to deal with these challenges, there's no way that we can come up with good, compelling solutions that are also acceptable. Good technical solutions, badly communicated, fail. I'm a big fan of innovation, but innovation is not a different word for technology. Innovation means that a consumer has seen or perceived a value add coming out of a new approach, new technology. And this is only possible if it hasn't been effectively communicated. And so that's why I think at the end of the day, we are the enablers for innovation.
Shell 2 went to the finals.
And today I have to congratulate team number 6.
So we have two teams going to the finals. Who will be the third team?
Team number 9. Belgium Tech.
The one that gave us the feeling went the furthest was the Adapt the Cow.
I'm feeling very well. I think we did a good job. I also think that participate is much more important than anything. Of course, winning is a good consequence, but the best consequence is really to learn and to be involved in all this big event and network with people from all around the world.
We're done now. It's been a long month, and especially last night, I think we were up till 3:30, 4 a.m. working on the slides, and it was a lot of effort. But you win some, you lose some.
We are a little bit sad, but we can accept it because life is always like this.
Now going back to the airport. After 1 week of great time in Malaysia, no voice anymore, just talking to everybody in the conference. What a week, what a great week in this country. Hope to come back soon, Malaysia.